Let's begin with the prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Amagyanatimirandasya Jnananjanasalakaya Chakkhurilimiletam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Soyam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Sopadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Shri Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sakhana Lalita Sri Visakhambitam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kurpa Sindhu Vayevacha पतितानां पावनभ्य वैष्णवभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमति भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Thank you very much for attending the classes. Today we are going to talk about the beautiful subject matter, that is chapter 16, divine or demoniac. This is the divine and demoniac nature. Krishna in this chapter describes the divine and demoniac natures. There are 26 divine nature and predominantly 6 demoniac natures. And he explained that how one should, how we can distinguish between the divine and demoniac. So how we can, so Krishna has defined that how this we can distinguish between the symptoms, the characteristic that one is devotee, one is demon. So difference between devotee and demon. Just like you have got fever, there is a symptoms. You have got COVID, there is a symptoms. So the symptoms is there. So according to symptoms, one can understand what is the divine characteristic, what is called demoniac characteristic, demoniac nature. So why we should know this? Because the divine natures will cause liberation from this material existence, material bondage. On the other hand, the demoniac nature causes bondage. So therefore, the human form of life, the purpose of human life to develop this divine quality, divine nature, so that we can get liberated from this material existence. Therefore, Krishna is explaining the repercussion or consequence, ramification of the demoniac nature and repercussion or consequence of divine nature. So by knowing that, we should be very careful, because in our, we are the cause of both the things. All the demon and divine, both are there within us. We are the cause of all the things. So we have to be very careful. Therefore, Krishna is explaining that what are the demoniac quality, what are the divine and demoniac quality. So Krishna starts with the, what is the characteristic of divine qualities. Primarily the first 16, then later on Krishna has explained another 10, total 26 characteristic. The first 16 characteristic of divine, by that you can know that a person is divine or demoniac. So here Supreme Personality of Godhead says that fearlessness, purification of one's existence, cultivation of spiritual knowledge, charity, self-control, performance of sacrifice, study of Vedas, austerity, simplicity, non-violence, truthfulness, freedom from anger, renunciation, tranquility, aversion to fault-finding, compassion for all living entity, freedom from covetousness, gentleness, modesty, steady determination, vigor, forgiveness, fortitude, cleanliness, and freedom from enemy, from the passion for honor. This transcendental quality, O son of Bharata, belong to the godly men endowed with divine nature. So those who are godly, or those who are pious, those who are very good divine nature, they endowed with all these qualities. And one of the quality I saw that study of the Vedas. So if you are not interested in Bhagavad Gita, that means you have not got this divine quality. When you say I am the devotee or I want to be devotee, I want to pursue as a devotee, I am good, I am divine, I am gentle. Krishna say, no, no, no. These are the symptoms must be there. You cannot fake it. Just like when we were at school, we fake it that I have got fever. Our mother used to check whether temperature or not, we are caught. So similarly, there is some characteristic symptoms is there. Like water has a characteristic called liquid, dharma, that is called dharma. Symptoms are characteristic. You cannot take the liquidity from the water. Salt is salty, sugar is sweet. Similarly, there is some divine qualities. You cannot say that I am devotee at the same time, so I do not have this all the qualities. Therefore, those who are not interested in Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam or studies of Vedas, I mean all the scriptures, they do not, I mean this is not a good divine quality. That's not a devotee symptoms. So now Krishna is explaining all the things like, so we will go through one by one, all these qualities. What is this quality? So Krishna start with Abhayam. Abhayam means fearlessness. So why we fear? Just like when you go to speak in a public forum, you fear. Because your consciousness of I am the body, I am this and that. As long as we are identified with the body, the bhayam will be there. Ahara nidra bhayam maithuna. This ahara, nidra, bhaya, mathi, maithuna, four things, eating, sleeping, mating, and fear, all four things are there in human being, animal, every living entity for that matter. Why there is a fear? Because I am identified with the body, I am eternal. I am spirit soul, and spirit soul cannot be destroyed. Nahanyate hanyamane sarira. I do not want to be destroyed. I do not want to be annihilated. But it enforces. Time come, we have to die. Therefore, we also fear, uncertain. I may die. Because I am identified with body, therefore there is a fearfulness. Once I get the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, therefore why the Bhagavad Gita important? The fearlessness will not go. When you know that I am the spirit soul, there is no question of fearlessness. There's a beautiful verses I remember just now. So these two verses you used to quote when we are giving classes. So let me show you. Sorry, I am not able to. So very two verses from Bhagavatam we can quote to see. Can you see the participant now can see the applications? Okay. So now I can go to here. I am not able to. Sorry, let me, why not able to read it? Somehow something is mistake, so I am not able to show the verses. So anyway, I will my son not working. Yeah, so it is stated that one when who very nice was bhayam ditya abhinivesata hasyat means when you are identified, when we turn away from the Lord, the Maya has covered our knowledge. And that time we are thinking that I am the body. As a result, the bhaya comes because body is prone to be destroyed, prone to be annihilated. Because I am eternal. Therefore, nobody likes to die. Why nobody likes to die? Because of the fact that we are deathless. We are deathless, therefore, we do not like to die. We are dying under the certain condition because we are engaged in this material body. Therefore, we are fearful. When you know that I am the spirit soul, the death is just a forgetful temporary. So we can know it's not a full stop, it's a comma. I am eternal. So there is no question of fearfulness. Therefore, devotee and the non-devotee is different. There's a beautiful verses. I'm not able to show you 5:19, I think 24 or 14. So it is say that 5:14:19, I think. It is stated that at the time of death, the non-devotees like Azamil, they are full of frightened, fearful. But on the devotee, he knows my spirit next my next life is after death is spiritual. So they are not concerned, they are not bothered, they are not fearful. You can see the difference, like Prabhupada at the time of death. How much he was preaching just 2-3 days before. He was not fearful. On the other hand, you can see the hospital, people are connected with so many tubes and they are being told that you are going to die. They things like, they were very, very precarious situation. They are so much frightened. They're so much crying. They're so much fearful. Just like Ajamil, how much fearful he was. He do not want to die. Therefore, devotee is different because by dint of this transcendental knowledge, Bhagavad Gita wisdom, just like a Prabhupada used to give an example, like for a cat, if a mouse in the mouth of cat is feeling very death knell, frightened. But same mouth, if the cob which is the lion's child called cob, so or cat's child, if he's holding his own child in the mouth, he is feeling very blissful. My mother is holding me. So that is the difference. Therefore, abhayam means devotee should be always abhayam, knowing that I am eternal. Anyway, I am going to according to karma, according to I have to take birth again. I do not care. Mama janmani sare bhavatat bhakti rahi chukitoi. Our prayer is never mind, my Lord. Again, wherever you take me, whether death come, do not come, let me engage in your service. And every birth I want to be engaged in your service. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu prayed. That is the whole idea. Otherwise, even a devotee is not fully understood or realize this one, they feel fear because they do not know inevitably material existence means essentially meaning death. There is a death today or tomorrow, whether you are devotee or non-devotee. But how much you realize this Bhagavad Gita, how much you understand Bhagavad Gita, that will help you at the time of death, your psychological condition. Let me think of Krishna and die. I don't care. Just like Dhruva Maharaj, I don't care for death. He just stayed on the death and went to Vaikuntha, Dhruvalok. So this is how the called divine characteristic. Not that I am devotee and still I am having fear for death. That means we have not properly advanced in Krishna consciousness. So these are the symptoms. We can speak a lot about this avayam actually. Sattva samsuddhi. The human life is meant for sattva samsuddhi, purify our existence. Because our existence is now in a non-existential atmosphere. Bhuta bhuta praliyate. Dukkhalayam asaswatam. Asaswatam means temporary. So our existence in a temporary atmosphere. We are eternal somehow and other, we are encaged or imprisoned in this body. And this body is just a machine. One machine gone, another machine we take. Just like a car, your engine is not working, you take another engine. Similarly, one body is not not functioning, another body we take according to our karma. So Sattva Samshuddhi means that we have to uh, purify our existence. Unless we purify our existence, we will keep on rotting in this material world. Nayam deha dehavaja nilloke kastam kaman arati bejbujam. We are working so hard, like a cat and dog. But Rishabhadeva says that no tapodivyam putrika dena suddhyate sattam. Our main aim is how to purify our material existence. Because of ignorance, what we are doing? Because of ignorance, we are working hard like a cat. Bhujam means stool-eating animal, like hog and dog. Rishabhadeva is advising in Canto 551 that we are like a cat and stool-eating animal, like cat and dog, working hard day and night, from morning to night, day by day by day by day by day, years by years, month by month. In this way, our life is like same thing, simply going for working to get some money and working hard like anything. You cannot get money just like that. You have to work hard for this. But we are our return of investment is zero. At the time of death, we are not taking anything with us. So Rishabhadev telling that no. Human form of life is not meant for that. Dog and hog also working hard for their livelihood. What is the difference from dog and human being? Human being is endowed with a special quality for what? Tapodivyam putrika jena suddhyate sattam. You are you are working hard from the morning alarm clock. You get up and hit the road by 9 and working so hard, exceedingly busy life, enormously stressful life for a flickering happiness. That happiness lasts for few years. But you have no idea, you have no knowledge that you can get unexhausted happiness, permanent happiness. You should try for that. Purify our existence. You have to do this austerity to purify the existence. And in Kali Yuga, the austerity is very simple. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Very simple concession for Kali Yuga. Kirtanad, Kirtanad, Krishnasya, Mukta Sangha Param Jade. So simply by Hare Kirtana, Krishna Kirtana, we can get liberated. We can get Sattva Samshuddhi. Means we can purify our existence. So therefore, those who are devotee, they have this quality. They always try how to purify our this contaminated existence. That is called material existence. Then charity. Charity is, and that purification of existence, I don't have this. Let me see whether I can now. Let me uh, let me do something. I will show you beautiful verses in there in Bhagavatam. That how can you easily purify the how can you easily purify. How can you easily purify the existence? There's a beautiful verse in 12th canto, spoken in 12th canto, spoken by Sukadev Goswami, that how we can purify our existence. Let me show you this verse. Very easy method to purify. So here you can see here 12, 12, 55. So he says, Avasmriti Krishna Padaravindo Khinoti Abhadrani cha Samtonoti Sattasya Suddhim Paramatma Bhaktin Jnana cha Vijnanam Viraga Juktam. So simply by process of Avasmriti means remembering Krishna Padaravinda. Padaravinda means lotus feet. Khinoti Abhadrani. Khinoti means destroy. Abhadrani means all inauspicious qualities. Cha Samtonoti. It gives us the opportunity. Fortunate. Sorry. It makes us fortune. Satasya Suddhim, this is important. This is called Satasya Suddhim. Same thing Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita. Satya purify our existence. Paramatma Bhakti, it will give also Bhakti, Paramatma Bhakti. Jnana cha Vijnana Viraga Justam. What kind of Bhakti? Not sentimental Bhakti. I do not want to hear Bhagavad Gita. I am putting tilak, kantimala, and I am the great devotee, advanced devotee. I am putting what is that called? Saffron cloth, brahmachari cloth, nonsense, brother. Nonsense cloth. Prabhupada said this is nonsense. You don't know the basic principle of advancing in Krishna consciousness. What kind of dress you are showing? What kind of devotee you are showing? So this is called Kali Chala. So here we can see that. So here Krishna is telling Sattva Samsudhi, the same things. That how simply by remembrance. And Kali Yuga, the remembrance is so easy. Simply by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. You remember Krishna and you become purify your existence. See how much concession has given, but we are so unfortunate we don't want to take. Therefore, in Kali Yuga, even the most 90% devotees also not proper standing, what to speak out others. Charity. The charity is very important. If we say that there are three things like that should not be abandoned even by everybody. But particularly charity is meant for householder. Why? Because dana, this is called dana. Tapo dana. These three things, Jagya Tapo Dana. These three things is very important. 18th chapter, it is say that it should not be given up by even a purified soul, liberated soul. Particular charity meant for householder. Why? Because the brahmachari do not beg. Actually, brahmachari begs, Banaprastha begs, sannyasi begging. They are all begging. But charity, householder, because householder is given a concession to engage in some fruitive activities. So for them, they should earn livelihood in a very honest and honorable means and spend actually according to Rupa Goswami 50% to propagate the Krishna consciousness. And charity also should be given to right receiver. You cannot give to charity to a drunkard or somebody who is not properly utilizing. Then we are that person who is receiving, he is implicated and we are also implicated. Therefore, in 18th chapter, Krishna says charity in different 17th chapter, charity in modes. Mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. Charity is mode of goodness always recommended by scripture. Particularly to propagate Krishna consciousness for preaching work, you should give charity. There's a 2, 3, 17 there. There's a beautiful things about charity. You must understand that one. That how the charity should be given to different people. See here in this beautiful verses, all about charity. So everybody has some kind of like to give charity, but you should know the charity should be given to particular person in mode of goodness, who is a proper receiver. In this beautiful purport, Prabhupada has defined charity, how the charity should be given. So here it is given that if a charity is such, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, money given in charity to a suitable person is guaranteed bank balance in the next life. Such charity is recommended to be given to a Brahmana. If money is given in charity to a non-Brahmana without Brahminical qualification, the money is returned in the next life in the same proportion. If it is given in a charity to a half-educated Brahmana, even then money is returned double. If the money is given in charity to a learned and fully qualified Brahmana, the money is returned in 100 and 1,000 times. And if money is given to a Veda Paraga, the one who has factually realized the path of the Vedas, it is written by unlimited multiplication. The ultimate end of Vedic knowledge is realization of personality of Godhead. So here, guarantee of money being returned if given in the similar, given in the charity, regardless of the proportion. So therefore, it is said that one should give the charity to a Krishna consciousness devotee, so that at least the propagation of Krishna consciousness is going on. Then you will have an unlimited return. Self-control. Self-control means it is also a divine characteristic. So Krishna says the self-control means Dhamma, means meant for the supposing particularly household. It is meant for everybody, but particular household or they are staying with wife should not use their sense gratification. Just like concession, they are thinking, oh, I'm householder, devotee, I'm a concession, I can enjoy life. No, there is a restriction is there. In every sin, sex life also, we should not. Krishna say, Kama viruddha, dharma viruddha kamasmi. I am the sex life, but which is followed by religious principle to beget Krishna conscious child. If you take advantages that I'm a householder, so I have got concession, I can eat outside restaurant, I can watch Netflix, Amazon Prime, that is wrong. So self-control is meant for everybody, particularly the householder, they should be very careful because they are living in a very different atmosphere with wife, children. So they are prone to be complacent, compromise. So they should be very careful. So Krishna say again divine characteristic, one of the divine characteristics is sacrifice. So sacrifice also is for the householder. These three things is particularly charity, self-control, sacrifice is actually predominantly meant for householder. Because you see self-control, brahmachari always self-control, celibacy life. Brahmachari life means not Alibaba brahmachari. Real brahmachari means self-control. No sex life, no talking with women. Very, very strict. Sannyasi is much more stricter. And Banaprastha and sannyasi is very much strict than even brahmachari. So these are automatically their meaning. Actually, the Grihastha ashram meant for the self-control. But householder has got this little bit of concession. Therefore, they should be very much careful. So sacrifice also same thing. Because sacrifice means supposing I am to sacrifice large amount of money. A Banaprastha, sannyas and brahmachari, they don't have any money. They live by begging. So only sacrifice means householder can do. They can do this temple building, like temple building project. Who is giving money now? Only householder, because they are earning money outside. So they should give. Like sponsoring prasadam, food, free prasadam distribution. Who is giving all the thing? Or conducting festival? Householder should be. Because you cannot ask brahmachari, please sir, for some contribution. So therefore the householder is meant for. And particularly sacrifice means jagya. Particularly best jagya, because nowadays householder also no money. Sometimes it is said that sannyasi has got more money than householder. So householder has no money also nowadays. So what to do? The best jagya has to be done, recommended by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that is called Sankirtana jagya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare. That is the most inexpensive sacrifice. Because people may say that in Kali Yuga, they are very struggling. They do not have livelihood. How they can sacrifice something? People are struggling, for livelihood even. So therefore, the best recommended sacrifice is Sankirtana jagya. Then Sodhya, Vedic study. It is meant for brahmachari, particularly student life. Because student life, very formative stage, they do not have any connection with the women. So they can go for the Sodhya, spiritual knowledge, cultivation of spiritual knowledge. Sannyasi and Banaprastha already they have done, passed through this, even Grihastha also in a sense. Previously, the Grihasthas are first, they used to be brahmachari, then Grihastha. Nowadays, they are direct Grihastha. They know brahmachari training. Direct become Grihastha. So for them, so therefore in this particular modern time, we have to little adjust. So that is meant for everybody even. Because nowadays, they do not go through this process, manasrama process. Like brahmachari 25 years, 25 years grahastha, 25 years vanaprastha, 25 years sannyas. That is called 100 years of Kali Yuga. But now things are very topsy-turvy. So therefore the Sodhaya, spiritual knowledge, everybody should learn. Because nobody interested to learn How they go back to Godhead? Simply and putting the white kurta, bordered dhoti, and cotton sari does not make you qualify to become a devotee of the Lord. Prabhupada was very, very strict about them. You have no spiritual knowledge. You do not connect to us. You are not my disciple. Although you are initiated by me, you are not disciple. Initiation means what? Transcendental knowledge. If you are not interested in this transcendental knowledge, what kind of devotee you are? Prabhupada himself, I have no connection. They are not my disciple. Simply so sentimental. Tapas means austerity. Austerity means especially meant for retired life. Because you have to go through the austere. Retired life, sannyasi life, because as long as you are in household life, you have got comfort. You have got wife, you have got maid, so and so on. But when you retire yourself, you spend your life very, what you say, struggle. Austerity means like controlling your body, mind, and tongue. Three things you have to control. That is called tapasya. Therefore, whole the varnashrama system, human society begins with the varnashrama system. Otherwise, it is animal society. Varnashrama system meant for this tapasya so that one can liberate it. And another verse, another quality called simplicity, Krishna said. Simplicity is very nice. Everybody should cultivate this simplicity, whether it's a brahmachari, grahastha, banaprastha. Very simple and straightforward. No question of duplicity. Krishna consciousness, if somebody is duplicitous, Krishna say, I am the more duplicitous than you. I am the gamble. Out of all gambling, out of all cheating thing, I am the gamble. So Krishna is therefore, Prabhupada says that Krishna consciousness is simple for simple, complex for complex, duplicitous for duplicitous. So therefore, all this Vaishnavata means saralata, simplicity. Vaishnavism means simplicity. No more hanky-panky. It should be very transparent, very simple. Ahimsa. Ahimsa means, Prabhupada very nicely spoken. Ahimsa means arresting progressive life of any living entity. Just like you are killing. You are killing the animals. People are killing animals. Animals has their life also. They have their pain, pleasure, they have their duration of life. By killing, you are committing a non-violence against that animal. You are stopping or obstructing or arresting their progressive life. Therefore, it is called, it is not good. Ahimsa means not arresting. Ahimsa means non-violence. You are not making others, no killing, nothing, anything. You are not stopping, checking anyone progressive life. Also, ahimsa means, hinsa means also another time Chaitanya Charitamrita written. Hinsa also means if somebody is not preaching, they are doing hinsa because they are not checking their progress of life. Progressive life means spiritual life. So if you are not preaching, you are doing ahimsa. Sorry, hinsa. You are not doing ahimsa. You are not a devotee because you don't have divine qualities. You are doing hinsa. The Chaitanya Charitamrita is a beautiful purport Prabhupada is written. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati written. Therefore, real ahimsa means to preach others for their progressive life to go back to Godhead. That is real ahimsa. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ordered, Jare Dekha Tare Kaha Krishna Upadesh. Wherever you see, according to your knowledge, you just speak what Krishna says. You don't have to manufacture anything. Satyam. Satyam means word means one should not distort the truth for some personal interest. Satyam means truth. One should be truthful. Satyam bruhyam priyam briha. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Prabhupada used to quote these verses, that one should speak truth, even though it is unpalatable. Because mithya is telling lie is a sin actually. So therefore, we should be very much always truthful. Not that for the personal interest, let me, let me tell lie. Akrodha means check anger. Supposing sometime the provocation time, actually Prabhupada say that you are tested when you are in a provocative situation. A provocative situation, one devotee is tested, whether you are angry or not. As long as like mutually praising each other, mutual appreciation, that is not actually proper testing. Supposing if somebody is telling bad to you or something, some conflict, sometimes of some sorts of what you say, provocative statement, at that time, how you react, that is important. Akrodho. Because krodho is not good. Anger is we have learned what is that mode of passion. Anger is the product of passion and lust. We have learned 14th chapter, modes of nature. The symptoms is called anger and passion, anger and lust, greedy, lust, these are mode of passion. Madness, sleeping, these are mode of ignorance. Knowledge, illumination, these are mode of goodness. You should all remember now. So this is called akrodh. Of course, the anger for the service of the Lord is not real anger. Just like Hanuman. Hanuman went to Lanka. He was so angry, he burned the Lanka. Hanuman is such a great devotee. Somebody may say that how a great devotee is getting anger. They have no idea that Hanuman is the greatest saint. Why? Because his angry is justified because he wanted to teach a lesson to Ravana in the service of Ram. Because Ravana kidnapped Mother Sita. And he gives the pain to the Krishna, his master, the Supreme Lord. And servants should not tolerate that. One should angry if somebody is blaspheming the Krishna devotees or Supreme Lord. Somebody say Krishna is licentious, Krishna is very, some bad things. So we should not. We should immediately counter argue. We should get angry, or you cannot do like Hanuman because it's very difficult. Better to leave that place. Better to leave that place. Do not hear. Therefore, it is said that it is offensive to preach the faithless person because they will be more and more offensive to God and his devotee. Either you fight or you cannot fight, you better leave. You argue, you cannot argue, leave that place. That is real akrodh. Apistunam means one should not find fault with others, correct them. Unnecessarily don't fight. The person who has not done anything unnecessary, you are fault finding, that is bad. But a person is doing something wrong, that is not fault finding. That is call a thief a thief. Call a spade a spade. Sometimes in preaching, sometimes while preaching, we should tell the some things like fault find, oh, you are not doing, you have not attended the classes. Today, very less people attended. Therefore, I am telling that they are not so much the pakka devotees, those who are not attending. Frankly, I am telling you, this Shastra say what I am telling you. This Prabhupada say, this scripture say, when Krishna even saying. So these people are not so much determined to go back to God. So therefore, it is said that this is not fault finding. This is call a thief, call a spade a spade. It's a constructive criticism so that they can learn that what is real understanding of Shastra is important. Jnanam, there is a beautiful verses there. There all these things, good qualities will come when you have a jnana. You don't have the transcendental knowledge, then how you can get this knowledge? How can you know what is called okrodho, what is how to not fault finding unnecessarily? How to become fearless? You have no knowledge. How can you get that? Eh? You cannot get that. Therefore, they are called neophyte. Neophyte means very beginner. They may join 10 years, 20 years, doesn't matter. They have no knowledge, means they are 10 years. Just like a person, doesn't mean that he is 40 years, but still he is knowledgeable. No, he may be failed in so many years in the college and school. 3 means one should be very modest, must not perform some act which is abominable. So one should not very modest. Any abominable act one should not be do.
Achapalam means determination. Should not be disturbed in some attempt and frustrated or disturbed or you become agitated in failure. When you have nothing, only thing you have is determination. When you have everything, only thing you have that attitudes. Therefore, we can know that when a person who is very neophyte beginning, he must have determination. Let me study Bhagavad Gita. Let me learn spiritual knowledge. Let me cultivate this knowledge. Let me cultivate bhakti. That is your weapon, determination. Acha palam. You should not be agitated that I don't know anything. I should learn. And a person who is already a very good position, advanced devotee, for them, they should not show the attitude because they have got all the things, they are advanced. They should not be proud. Therefore, it is said that when you do not have everything, determination will determine you. When you have everything, your attitude will determine you. If you do not change your attitude, you do not become puffed up when you are successful, then you are good. And we are not unsuccessful. If we are determined, then that is good. Patience, determination. In what Tejas means Kshatriya, they are very strong, protect the weakness. So this is important. This violence is important. Sometimes violence is important. Shaucham means cleanliness, not only in mind, body, but in dealing also. So always therefore you should not go to the black market, stock market, all these things is avoided. Why? Because there is no shaucham there. Gambling is no shaucham. Cleanliness not there. Means there are three kind of cleanliness. First of all, Bhaya, Abhyantara, taking bath, you can clean. Internally, you can clean by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And third thing is also in your dealing also you have to be Saucham. Businessmen, particularly in gambling, stock market, black market, there is dealing is not proper, illegal, illicit. So therefore, that is avoided in our Krishna consciousness. Nati manita, not expecting honor applies to the Sudra, because Sudra, particularly different people, this is applied. According to Vedic injunction, 4 classes of jnana, so they should not pop up expecting honor. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say that we should not expect honor and give honor to everybody. Nati manita. That is whole idea. These are called 26 qualities, transcendental qualities. So whole idea is that if we develop this quality, we can get out from this material existence. And now Krishna, after after describing this divine characteristic, now he is defining demoniac characteristic. And he has defined that 6 demoniac characteristic. What is that? Pride, arrogance, conceit, anger, harshness, ignorance. These quality belong to those of demoniac nature, O son of Pirtha. So Krishna say that the demoniac characteristic is dambha. Dambha means like a proud. So, like proud, I am the great, I am engineer, I am doctor, I am dog. So this kind of thing is not good. What kind of pride? What is our position? If you see as compared to the God, our position is very infinitesimal. Lord by his breathing process creating millions, trillions of universe. And one of the universe is there we are living. In this universe, there are 192 countries, 7 billion of people. Out of that, we belong to one country. In one country, there are few million of people. And that million of people are so many lanes, by lanes, so many houses. And one of them is our house. And we are one. So what is our position? Why should we pride, arrogance, all the things? These are the very, very bad quality. So we should cultivate the humility because humility impresses the Lord. Humility, those who are meek and humble inherit the kingdom of Godhead. They can go back to Godhead, not by this pride. They are called demoniac. Sampada asurim, asurim sampada. They are called demoniac nature. And why this is happening? Ignorance. We do not know that. This is ignorance. We are thinking that I am the God, I am the great. We have no idea. We're thinking that I am this body, my position, this, that, all the things. If we know that, what is our position? I am a spirit soul, a servant of the Supreme Soul. Jivera Swarupa Nitya Krishna Dasa. So we are, because of this so-called ignorance, we have been rotting and rotating in this material world. Sometimes the Indra, sometimes the Indra Gopo. Indra means heaven king. Indra Gopa is small insect. So sometimes we become insect, sometimes we become, yeah. In this way, rotating like roller coaster. Why to pride? Why arrogance? Why conceit? Why anger? Why harshness? All these qualities is the demoniac nature. So therefore, Krishna says that the transcendental quality are conducive to liberation, whereas demoniac quality make for bondage. Do not worry, O son of Pandu, you are born with the divine quality. So very nice verse. So why? What is the understanding of this demoniac divine characteristic? Because Krishna is now explaining that the problem is that the ramification is there, repercussion is there. What is the repercussion? If we have this kind of transcendental or divine qualities, will conducive for liberation. On the other hand, all demoniac quality causes bondage. Therefore, one should cultivate this kind of transcendental divine quality. So then Krishna is saying that Os Dovutta Sargo Lokesmin Daiva Asurevacha. There are two class of people are there. Two kind of created being. One is called divine, other is called demoniac. So who are the demoniac and who are the divine? Krishna telling that Vishnu Bhakta Bhaved Daiva, those who are devotee of Vishnu or Krishna, they are called Daiva. Asura Tad Viparja. Asuras are not. Viparja means they are not Bhakta, they are Vishnu Abhakta, they are atheist. They are not civilized, uncivilized. They are not, non-civilized person. So therefore, our Krishna consciousness movement or our Krishna consciousness classes, everything is meant to educating people to become a divine. Because when you become divine, Daiva Sampada Vimoksha. Vimoksha means you can get the divine quality, then you will get the liberation. And what are the divine quality? Already we have discussed. Abhayam, Sattva, Suddhim, Jnana, Yoga, Vyavastita, transcendental knowledge, all these things is called, all these 26 quality called divine. So we should cultivate. Then there is a very beautiful saying that how the demons, what is their outlook? What is their nature? They do not know what is to be done, what is not to be done. They do not follow Shastra on clean, proper behavior, not truthful and self-centered. So they have very bad quality. So we discuss what are their bad qualities. So here it says that those who are demoniac do not know what is to be done, what is not to be done. Neither cleanliness nor proper behavior nor truth is found in them. So here it is said that supposing I have got a disease. So doctor give me some prescription, sir, you take this prescription. I am such a blood pressure patient or diabetic patient. Don't take sugar. Don't take salt for blood pressure. So if I follow, I get cure. If I do not follow, what will happen? I will be failure. I cannot cure. Similarly, those who are demoniac, they do not follow the Shastra. They do not know what is to be done, what is not to be done. No cleanliness, no proper behavior. There is two kind of things, the pravriti and nibriti. Nibriti means renounce all these bad things. Don't do. Pravriti means do's. So one should understand that accepting something, rejecting something. That is called pravriti nibriti. Supposing if you accept and reject, there is always there. Supposing if you go to a dog, you give me halwa, or hog, you give me rasgulla, pani puri, he will not take it because they have they are accepting something, rejecting something. So everybody also, human being also has that tendency to accept Prabhuti and Nirbhuti. So therefore one has to be synchronized, systematized. One should know what is to be accepted, what is to be rejected. Therefore we need this Shastric knowledge. We need to learn Bhagavad Gita. Therefore Krishna in the later chapter, later verses in this chapter, he told that those who discard the scriptural injunction, they will not get any happiness, nor destination, nor anything. Because this is a prescription of a doctor. And if we are all patient, if you do not follow the prescription as it is, therefore our Bhagavad Gita as it is, no compromise, sir. You want to cure? You want to get out from this obnoxious material existence? You want to get out from the birth, death, disease, old age? Sir, you take this prescription. You take this knowledge. Otherwise, you rot in this world. My way or highway, Krishna told, and go and stop this Bhagavad Gita. Krishna never imposed Arjuna, you fight, you must fight. No. Yat gyasasi tat kuru. It is up to you, Arjuna. You, whatever, you either you accept my wisdom or my instruction of Bhagavad Gita, or you do not. It is up to you, Arjuna. Arjuna has given a freedom. But he did not misutilize that freedom. Because he knows that Krishna is a doctor, I am a patient, let me get that prescription and follow the prescription and act accordingly. Therefore, he told at the end, I will fight. But what we are doing? We are telling that we are student of Bhagavad Gita, we are attending courses. What nonsense courses you are attending? You are not even regular to your classes. What you will learn then? It is all waste of time. Simply waste of time. Therefore, you should know what is to be accepted, what is to be rejected on basis of Shastra. Everybody has that the tendency. Whether I will go, I do not go. But they do not know. They take it whimsically. They are like demoniac nature. They do not know what is to be done, what is to be not done. Pravritimcha nirvitimcha. Janana vidura asura. See? They have no idea what to accept, what to reject. Whole idea, basic principle, you should accept anukulyena sankalpa pratikulyena vivarjita. That is called spiritual understanding. Spirit surrendering means, or to cultivate Krishna consciousness means, we should accept what is good for you, what is the favorable for our, favorable for advancing in spiritual understanding and our Krishna consciousness. We should reject what is not favorable for my spiritual understanding or advance in Krishna consciousness. This is to be understood. Now, I do not understand how. And the destination is also wrong. Supposing you say that, well, I do not follow. If a patient is not following the prescription, he will die. So same thing. So those who do not know what is my self-interest, they are thinking, I am this body. If I get a money, so much amass, so much of accumulate, so much of money, I can live a very peaceful life, happy life, full of sense gratification. They have no idea. They have no idea. Therefore, self-interest is lost for them. Nate vidu sarthagati me visu. So this Bhagavad Gita class and our Krishna consciousness movement, to revive that consciousness, you are not this body, you are the spirit soul. Why you are suffering? Your father is a millionaire. Why you are suffering? Already Krishna says, Dukkhalayam asasyatam na apunmanti mahatmanam subsidim paramam gata. In these places is full of suffering, but mam upatya konteya punarjanma na vidyate. If somebody comes to me, he will not again suffer. Therefore, one should know what is to be accepted, what is to be rejected. Demons have no idea. So they say that world is unreal, with no foundation, no God in control. They said it is a produced of sex desire, has no cause other than lust. See, this is atheistic philosophy. Atheists, they don't care. They don't have a logic also. They don't have a standing also, sir. where is this planet is, the planet is moving in the orbit, how it is rotating on the orbit. Krishna said that I am my energy in 15th chapter, 13 verse. Krishna say my energy. Last session we have discussed. So how everything is happening, how all this big planet is floating in the air. Jasanga Brahmati Sambrata Kalachakra, how the sun is setting, sun is rising, how the seasonal changes is happening. So they have no idea. They say there is no God, there is no controller, simply is life, sex life, are lost. How everything is so systematic, so systematic. This is a very science. Science means systematic knowledge. Systematization of study is called science. So whole things, whole universal affair is a science. Therefore, all the scientists, they say is a law, scientific law or law of nature. But they do not want to accept the God because their research will be stopped. They say physical law, physical law, physical law. Law means there is something systematically happening now. But atheists, they do not like to. Prabhupada used to give, and if a cotton is truth, then the thread is also truth. How can you say that thread is not truth? So these people following such conclusion, these demoniac who are lost to themselves, who have no intelligence, engage in unbeneficial, horrible was meant to destroy the world. So they have no idea. They are manufacturing atom bomb, missiles. What is happening? Oh, this Hiroshima, Nagasaki, all this destroying the world. How the war is going on? Ukraine and Russia, America and Arab, all the things you can see that. Afghanistan, America and all. So you can see World War I, World War II. What is this purpose of? Is there any cause, real cause? Simply to destroy. We have got nuclear weapon, then let us use it. So therefore it is said that we have guided missile, but misguided human being. Because all are demons. The guided missile is there to destroy the world. Taking shelter of insatiable lust, absorbed in conceit of pride, false prestige, demoniac, thus illusions are always shown to unclean work, attracted by the impermanent. See, very nice. Alpa buddhaya. Here it is said that there alpa buddhaya means very less intelligent people. Kama astriya. Kama asritya means they are basic principle is lusty desire. So kama asritya means taking shelter. Everybody is taking shelter. A brahmachari is taking shelter of the temple. Dog is taking shelter of the master. Nobody can say that I am not taking shelter. If you are a street dog, then you are dangerous. The municipality will come and take you. So everybody is taking shelter of something. Therefore, here it is said that these people are called kama asritya. They are taking shelter of kama. False prestige, kama, like this. So they do not take shelter of Krishna. If you take shelter of all this lusty desire, you take shelter of the false prestige. These are called demoniac. If you take shelter of Krishna, you are called divine. That is called real independence. You are dependent. They have no idea. They believe that gratify the senses is prime necessity of human civilization. Thus, until the end of their anxiety is immeasurable, bound by the network of hundreds of thousands of desires, absorbed in the lust and anger, they secure money by illegal means of sense gratification. This is their thing. They're planning every moment. They're planning. I will have this plan. I will have a 5-year plan. Tomorrow plan. Monthly plan. So many plan. They are thinking that Nyunam Pramata Kurute Vikrama Yadendriya Pritya Purnati. Nyunam Pramata, they become mad after sense gratification. Every moment they are planning, not a single moment lost without planning. how to sense gratify, how to earn money, how to use for the sense gratification. Plan after plan after plan. I'll show you two verses, very nice, how these demoniac people thinking like this. So here it is say that, beautiful verses by Rishabh there. Told the Nunam Pramata Kurute Vikrama Yad Indriya Piti Apnotina Sadhumanya Tatmanaya Suno Piklesa Das. When a when a person considers sense gratification the aim of life, he certainly becomes mad after materialistic living and engage in all kind of sinful activities. He does not know due to his past misdeed, he has already received a body which, although temporary, is the cause of his misery. Actually, the living entity should not have taken on a material body, but he has been awarded the material body for sense gratification. Therefore, I think it is not befitting an intelligent man to involve himself again in this activity of sense gratification, by which he perpetually gets material body one after another. So they have no idea that because of this sense gratification, you are getting one body after another body, one body, another body. Same sense gratification. Punha charvan charvitana. Same thing like chewing gum. In India, chewing gum. In Singapore, chewing gum is banned. Chewing gum, same chewing gum you take repeatedly. What is the rasas? Nothing. Same thing you are doing life after life after life. Sometimes you want a human body, you are not happy, satisfied with human body. Let me go to a pig body. I can create a 12 dozen children. I can have a very sophisticated sex life. You are taking pig body, sometimes you are tiger body, sometimes you are fish body. In this way, trying to be happy, trying to be gratify our sense in different body. But we are not satisfied. Simply we are perpetually getting body after body after body. Still our satisfaction, still our satiation is not fulfilled. Still our sense gratification is not fulfilled. Because we are wrongly searching after the sense gratification. The sense gratification of bodily sense gratification has no has a limitation, is temporary. We do not know that. And for that we are planning everything, planning every what is that called, 424 66, I think. Every birth we are planning it. My dear Lord, all living entities within this material world are mad after planning for things. They are always busy with a desire to do this or that. This is due to uncontrollable greed. The greed for material enjoyment is always existing in a living entity. But your lordship is always alert, and due course of time you strike him just as a snake seizes a mouse and very easily swallow. See, beautifully, see how Shastra is so bang on, particularly Bhagavatam. Oh. So here it is say that everybody planning, no, I want to enjoy sense permanently. They have their house, condo, car, credit card, bank balance, so many girlfriends, all these, that, but they have no knowledge that Krishna in due course of time will come just like a snake, seizes a mouse, death will come and takes them out, stop their so-called plan, interrupted their plan, disrupted their so-called plan for sense gratification. Again they take back, again the same happen. This going on, going on, going on. Therefore, it is said that one should not, this intelligent person should not do that. This is called demoniac nature. This is called demoniac. Krishna says demoniac nature. And in this way, they are illegal money also. They secure money by illegal means. This all the corruption. Why the corruption? I want to enjoy. More money, more enjoyment. More material enjoyment, more sense gratification. And more entanglement, they have no idea. Demoniac person thinks so much wealth do I have today, and I will gain more according to my schemes. So much is mine now, it will increase in future. Exactly. Every time they are, every now and then, every day they see their bank balance. No, he is my enemy. I have killed him. My other enemy will be also killed. I am the Lord of everything. I am the enjoyer. I am the perfect, powerful, happy. I am the richest man surrounded by aristocratic relatives. No one so powerful and happy as I am. I shall perform sacrifice, I shall give some charity, thus I shall rejoice. In this way, person are deluded by ignorance. Exactly, exactly. So people are aspiring more and more. As long as you are aspiring more and more, I am getting entanglement more and more in this material world. So Krishna is very nice. Man proposes get disposal. You want to become Ravan, okay, you become Ravan. You want to become Hanuman, Krishna say you want to become Hanuman. The problem is that I become implicated. Therefore, bhakti means anyabilasita sunyam, no material desire, zero. There's a difference between bhakti and this materialistic demoniac nature and divine nature. Divine quality means always hankering for bhakti. That means no desire, material desire. On the other hand, the atheistic or demoniac nature means always want more and more and more and more. Bhakti means no desire. No desire means everything zero. Material desire zero. This Buddha philosophy called nirvana. Nirvana means no more desire. Because if a desire means you will be implicated, therefore Buddha, Lord Buddha advocated, no, make your desire extinct, zero. But our philosophy, Vaishnava philosophy is that the desirelessness is itself is a desire. So there is not possible become desirelessness because I am a living entity. I cannot be desireless. So only idea that I can only purify my desire. How to purify? I only desire for mama janmani janmani sore bhavatat bhakti. My only desire is spiritual understanding, spiritual advancement, spiritual service, devotional service to the Lord. Engage in the service of the Lord. That is called purification of desire. So desire cannot be like Buddha philosophy. We cannot make it zero. That is called nirvishesha sunyavadi. Sunyavadi. We cannot make it zero because we are living entity. Those perplexed by various anxiety, bound by the network of illusion, they become too strongly attached to sense enjoyment, fall down into the hell. See, Krishna is telling the repercussion or consequences of this demoniac behavior, demoniac nature, demoniac characteristic is that you will fall down. Patanti narake sucho. You have so much desire to acquire money, thinking that if I will have this investment, stock investment, that investment, I have so many houses, I have so many bank balance, so many cars. But you do not know that what is the consequences. Krishna said, Naraka, fall down into the hell. So therefore the consequence is very, very bad. They do not believe in God. They are working hard and hard to get money. I will do it. I will earn and I will do the sense gratification. In this way, they go to Patanti Narake Sucho. So therefore, Krishna says that self-complacent, always impudent, deluded by wealth, false prestige, they sometimes proudly perform sacrifice, name only, without following any rules and regulations. Sometimes this rich person or this materialistic, atheistic person, they do some religious sacrifice or some seva, annadanam seva, this seva, that seva. So they do for their when false without following any rule and regulation. They proudly do. Oh, I am rich, I am doing some charity. Sometimes they do also take the role of preacher. I'm preaching. What kind of preaching? Are you following? Are you parampara system? Are you belong to parampara system? They preach also. Because of the proud, oh, I can preach. So therefore, a demoniac person always against the God supremacy. Bewildered by false ego, strength, pride, lost anger, the demons become envious of Supreme Lord. He is envious. Just like Hiranyakasipu is envious, Ravana is envious, Kansa is envious. They are all envious of God. And for that, they cause very much, pain to other souls. Violence to body of his own and other souls. This is the Hiranyakasipu. How much he is killing? Kill all the Brahmin. In Hiranyakasipu time, if you do good things, you will get, you will have a bad result, bad remuneration. If you do the bad things, you will get good result. He becomes totally change the rules and regulations. Completely make it opposite, Hiranyakasipu. Therefore, Nrsimhadev came and killed him. Too much of proud, too much of anger, too much of causing pain to the devotees, like Prahlad, his own son. Ravana also same thing. Ravana is very, very licentious, lusty person. He is also same thing, very proud. Whosoever do not obey, he will kill him. Kanso also same thing. He is so much torturing all the Jadavas, this Vasudev and the dynasty Vasudev, Devaki, all the Jadava, Jadus. So they flee from the Mathura. Therefore, Krishna has to come and kill them. So these are called demoniac nature. Those who are envious, mischievous, who are lowest among men, I perpetually cast into ocean of material existence, into various demoniac species of life. See, Krishna says that those who are those mischievous, tan aham distva khuran. So those who are thus mischievous people, I send them into a demoniac nature, so that perpetually they will be suffering. Sometimes they may say that Krishna, every scripture, and you also, you advocated yourself is most merciful. Patita Pavana. Patita Pavana Hetu Tava Avatara. So how you are saying now that I cast all these demoniac envious people perpetually in a demoniac species of life, into various demonic species. So somebody may question it. For that, it is said that attaining repeated birth among the species of demoniac life, O son of Kunti, such a person can never approach me. Gradually they sink down to the most abominable type of existence. So Krishna here telling that they can never attain me. So therefore sometimes people accuse, people may say that, argue that Krishna is called Patita Pavana, most magnanimous. He can also deliver Patita. Why he is saying that they cannot approach me? Sometimes asuras are killed by Supreme Lord. This killing also good for them. Why? Because they also liberated. Ravana, Kansa, Hiranyakashipu, they also got the mercy of the Lord and liberated. So this is also another kind of mercy. Krishna is merciful. He put in a demoniac species of life, so that when Krishna comes and kills them, he liberates them. These are three gates leading to the hell. Anger, lust, anger, greed. Every sane should give this up, for they lead to degradation of the soul. See, there are three important things that lead to hell. What is that? Lust. Lust means, from lust there is a attachment. If you do not get that your lust is not fulfilled, you will get anger and greed arise. So therefore, one try to satisfy lust. When he cannot, he anger, and anger, greed arise. No, I want to get it. I want to get him. I want to get, just like Ravana. Ravana wanted to have Ravana had a lusty desire on Sita. So he could not get Sita. So therefore, he kidnapped Sita. After kidnapping Sita, he could not do anything also, because Ram is coming to fight. He become angry. And in trying to defeat Ram, and because he is agreed, I want to kill Ram and get Sita. So that all these things, lost, anger, greed, is very go to hell, because they are in a very sequential way. Therefore, kama esha, krodho esha, rajaguna samudbhava. So Krishna say our enemy is our lost, kama and krodho, greatest enemy. We should cut this, we should kill them. As long as we have got this tinge of lost, anger, greed, we cannot get liberation. The man who has escaped these three gates of hell, O son of Kunti, performs acts conducive to self-realization, thus gradually attain the supreme destination. So therefore, one should be very careful of these three enemies, lost, anger, greed. More a person free from the lost, anger, greed, more his existence become pure. That is called actually Sattam Sudhi. Sudhasya Sattam. How can you see that you are advancing? You should see that whether my lust is reduced, my anger is reduced, my greed is reduced. If you already have a lost, anger, greed, and you are telling I am a devotee, then that means you are telling lie. So you should, therefore, we should follow the regulative principle to reduce this Reduce means free, not only reduce actually, free from this lost anger, greed. Therefore, all our sadhana bhakti is meant for that. Our sadhana bhakti of Krishna consciousness meant to free from all the three things which leads us to hell: lost, anger, greed. We know that. Why sadhana bhakti? Because we know Krishna is the supreme proprietor. So our lost is meant for anything we want to have a lost, we should be given to him. Bhaktaram yogyam tapasam sarvalokam mahisara. Everything should be sacrificed to him. Whether I like pizza, let's offer to Krishna first. And anger also. There is no question of anger to others because everybody is the children of Krishna. Our anger only whenever Krishna is offended, as devotee is offended anger. Greed also, everything belongs to Krishna. Why to greed? Nothing belongs to us. Anyway, we are temporary. The body is temporary. All this knowledge if we get and cultivate, not only knowledge is not enough even. Simply by getting knowledge of all these lost anger, greed, go to hell, we cannot stop. Supposing simply I get the knowledge that if I exercise, then I will reduce 20 kilo. We cannot reduce. I have to go to gym and exercise. Then only we can reduce. So this simply knowledge without practice of all these principles, all these instructions given by Krishna, we cannot become successful. Therefore, he who discards the scriptural engines and act according to his own whim attains neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme destination. Therefore, the Shastra with the direction of Shastra is very important. They are called GPS, Shastric direction. We can get only Shastra. Those who are not following the Shastra, they are thinking that I am feeling it is good. No, they are wrong. So therefore, everything should be followed according to Shastra. Shastra is center. Sadhu Shastra Guru. Shastra is the main thing. Through Shastra, we know who is sadhu, who is saint, whether they are speaking correctly or not. Even though there is a theist, there is a devotee, he accepts the existence of the God, but he do not engage in the service of the Lord, then his life is spoiled. So first of all, you must follow the Shastra and practically apply it. Just like a doctor will tell you, oh, you are having a fever. Simply knowing that I have got a fever and it is not enough. I should take medicine, I should some take diet, then only I can be cured. So therefore, Krishna say, those who are discarding Shastra, because Shastra is full, pure, perfect. Just like, why? Because Shastra is spoken by the Krishna, which is free from all kind of four kind of defects. Every living entity, even up to Brahma, got four kind of defect. What is the four kind of defect? Cheating propensity, senses are imperfect, we are illusion, to err is mistake. That is given in CC Madhya 7107. That there are four kind of defect for all living entity. Everybody has got some cheating propensity. Everybody has got to err is mistake. To err is human. Everybody is prone to make mistake. Everybody has an imperfect senses. Everybody is illusion. So in that imperfect things, we cannot speak something perfectly. Therefore, the Shastra is full free from all imperfection. Why? Because it is spoken by the perfected person who is free from all these four kind of things. That is Supreme Lord, Krishna. Therefore, Lord says that yes, Shastra vidyussajya vartate kama kartaha. Those who discard this, then there is no question of success. Vartate kama karta means knowingly. Devotee know that if I learn, if I hear classes, if I do properly Prabhupada's instruction principle, I will advance. Still they violate knowingly. This is called acting whimsically, not following proper Shastra, not following the Guru, not following this aim. So if you do that, then no success. Krishna says, na sukham, no happiness, no paramagati, no destiny, supreme destination, neither perfection, because we are doing whimsically, kama karata, whimsically. Therefore, one should therefore understand what is duty, what is not duty by the regulation of scripture. Knowing such rules and regulation, one should act so that he may gradually be elevated. So Krishna say, this is the last verses. Krishna say that one should follow the rules and regulation of the Shastra. One should therefore hear Bhagavad Gita is so important. How to get the law? Shastra means law of God. This is a constitution, just like a country, they have a constitution. Dharma tu Bhagavata pranitam. Dharma tu Sakshat Bhagavata pranitam. Dharma means, your duty means what to act or not act. It is enacted by the God only. It's a law of God. That is, dharma means law of God. And the law of God is written in Shastra. And if we are not interested to hear Shastra, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, then how we can get perfection? How we can get happiness? How can we reach supreme destination? This is not possible. This is not possible. Therefore, every living entity must follow the Shastra. Of course, those who are Krishna consciousness, they are already following. They are already following. They do not need anything. They are already following. They are all devotee already, because they are chanting Hare Krishna. Highest knowledge, highest shastric knowledge or shastric injunction is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made it very easy, because we don't have time. Kali Yuga, we are very short lives, no memory, no brain, no intelligence, no time to learn all the Shastra. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made it very easy process. Simply chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This is the medicine, and engage in devotional service of the Lord. Shravanam, Kirtanam, hearing, chanting, all the things. You engage this one, then eat only remnant of the food, prasadam. That is called diet. Medicine and diet is given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu easily. So no need of following any Shastra. Automatically everything will be adjusted. This is the great concession by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to this age of Kali. Otherwise, who can understand Shastra? Who can read Shastra? No time. So therefore, in this particular chapter, Krishna has given that that how the divine and demoniac nature is very, very important to know, and you should discern them, and you should cultivate the divine characteristic in order to liberate, in order to go back to Godhead. So this is the end of the chapter. If you have any question, anything. Let's go by one. So this is Bimala Devi Dasi. That sorry, bro, due to some work, I have to leave class in between. It's okay, fine. So Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. Sometimes we see that even a person chanting the holy name, trying to follow regulative principles, still but still does demoniac activity. Why do no changes occur in their consciousness? Good question. See, the problem is that this is very nice. See, all this is what I told you, always attend classes. We will discuss means how much good thing will come out. See, Krishna will give us intelligent way to find out this knowledge also. See. So here, this question is actually answered by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Chaitanya Charitamrita to Rupa Goswami. So here it is say that according to their karma, all living entities are wandering throughout the entire universe. Some of them are being elevated to upper planetary system. Some are going down. Out of many millions wandering living entity, one is very fortunate, get an opportunity to associate with a bona fide spiritual master by grace of Krishna. By the mercy of both Krishna and spiritual master, such a person receives the seed of creeper of devotional service. Now here you get the bhakti. Now you are chanting. By the mercy of Krishna, by mercy of Prabhupada, or a spiritual master, you are getting this mercy. So now you are Krishna consciousness, you are chanting. Now, what happening that you are acting as a demoniac? When a person receives the seed of devotional service, he should take care of it by becoming gardener, sowing the seed in his heart. If you water the seed gradually by the process of Shravana Kirtana, seed will begin to sprout. So, after getting the seed of bhakti, one should, what is that? Called watering process. You should water so that it will grow. Water means Shravanam Kirtanam. Then, again he say that you do Shravana Kirtana, you are telling I am chanting, then why it is happening? As one water the Bhakti Lata, the seed sprouts, the creeper gradually go to the point where it penetrates the wall of this universe, goes beyond the Birajaya river, lying between the spiritual world, material world. It attains the Brahmaloka and all. So whole idea is that it should grow very nicely till it gets the Krishna Goloka Vrindavan. It goes to Goloka Vrindavan. So now Krishna is saying that what is the problem then? As your question is that, yes, I am getting the chanting, I got a spiritual master, everything is fine. The creeper greatly, there's a 156 is there, there's a beautiful things is given. So, if a devotee commits an offense to the feet of Vaishnava while cultivating creeper of devotional service in the material world, his offense is compared to mad elephant. Uproot the creeper, break it in this way, leaves creeper and dried up. This is one of the things. Another thing is there, there's other things are there, it is written. The gardener, the gardener must defend the creeper by fencing all around so that powerful elephant offense may not enter. First of all, Vaishnava Parad we should do. Then what happened? Sometimes unwanted creepers, such as creepers of desire for material enjoyment, liberation from material world, grow along with creeper of devotional service. The variety of such unwanted creepers are unlimited. So this is the problem. When we will have an offense to the holy name, offense to the Vaishnava, offense of chanting the 10 offenses, and another thing, if you develop this kind of desire, some unnecessary creepers are growing with bhakti creeper or creepers of behavior unacceptable for those who are trying to attain perfection. Diplomatic behavior, animal killing, mundane profiteering, mundane adoration, mundane importance. All these are unwanted creepers. See, therefore, we will have this kind of mentality. Because along with these creepers, there are so unwanted creeper will grow. We have to be very careful. We have to be very careful. If one does not distinguish between bhakti creeper and other creeper, sprinkling of water is misused because of other creeper are nourished while bhakti creeper is curtailed. This is the answer. So if you are not careful, along with your bhakti, you are doing all these nonsense things also will come. So we have to be very careful, try to avoid that one. Try to avoid this one. So therefore change will occur gradually. Supposing we have switched off the fan, there's a moment of fan is going on, but it will stop. But it will take time. How much we are sincere, how much we are doing properly watering the Bhakti Lata creeper, not the other unnecessary creeper. Duplicity, fault finding, gossiping. Sadhu Sangha means always Sravana Kirtana, it will clear all this intoxication, all these bad things, all this anartha. Anartha, artha means value, anartha means no value. Therefore, it is said that Adau Shraddha Sadhu Sangha. Sadhu Sangha means association of devotee. Then Sravanam Kirtanam. Bhajana Kriya means Sravanam Kirtanam. When you do that properly, all three things, Sadhu Sangha, Sarvana Kirtanam, what will happen? Anartha nirvidisya. Then all the anartha will go. So we are not properly hearing. Just like Parikshit Maharaj. Yesterday I sent a very nice the article I read somewhere. I was sending that Parikshit Maharaj, when he was hearing Krishna Katha 7 days, 7 nights, and hungry. I mean, no food. If one no food, it's very difficult to bear. One day Ekadasi means we are feeling so much, oh, today Ekadasi. We are not happily saying today, tomorrow is Ekadasi, or day after tomorrow Ekadasi. No. Oh, we have to fast. Even those who are fasting full also, Nirjal, they are thinking when we'll have next day, tomorrow I will break the fast. It's very unbearable. And he is not only that, when Sukadev Goswami is asking him that, Parikshit, why don't you take some water? Parikshit, no, you must be hungry. No, I am drinking the nectar of Krishna Katha. I am not no more hungry. So because we are not sufficiently hearing Krishna Katha, Therefore, we will have all kind of nonsense thing. That is the symptoms of, this is the symptoms. You should immediately know if devotee is advancing or not simply by his interest of hearing Krishna Katha. Prabhupada say that I was not so much, as knowledgeable than other my God brother. But my Guru Maharaj saw me that one good quality. I am not going, I am hearing. I always sit near to my Guru Maharaj and I hear. Even though I do not understand also, still I hear. Therefore, he likes my this quality. He told, I like this boy Abhay. He's not going out. He's hearing me. Therefore, I am initiating him. See how much hearing is so potent, so powerful. We are not hearing properly. Sravanam, Kirtanam, and devotee association not there. All this bad quality will come. That's all. Period. We will not. We can go on, go on, go on. It is say that Sravana millions of years. If you do Sarvana Kirtana, you cannot get anything. There's a verse is there. I'll show you that verse also. 8:16 Adi. Every day morning we sing this one. Bohu janma kare jadi Sravana Kirtana, tabu na paye Krishna pada premadhana. He said that if one is infested with 10 offense in chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, despite his endeavor to chant the holy name for many births, he will not get the love of Godhead. That is the ultimate goal for chanting. That is the another kind of offense. Another kind of thing. Shravanam Kirtanam means Kirtana also chanting. If you are not chanting properly, offensive chanting, you are not hearing sufficiently, you are not doing devotee association, all these things will go on. Prabhuji, does very nice question by Julie Mataji, Mary Julie Mataji. Prabhuji, does verse 19 mean that demoniac people will never ever chance? What about Krishna mercy to reveal himself to the conditioned soul? That was answered very nicely. Very good question. That Krishna this is also mercy, because when they become so much demoniac like Ravana, Kansa, Hiranyaksha, then all these Putana, Aga, Baka, all these demons, they were perpetually casted. But Krishna, when Krishna comes, he kills them and liberates them. So that is his mercy also. This kind of statement of Krishna in Bhagavad Gita 16:19 is also a mercy of him, so that he comes them to deliver. There is a beautiful verses in this regard. I will show you. Very nice question. Here it is said that Supreme Personality of God had descended to kill the demoniac kings who were burden of the earth, to protect the saintly devotees. However, both demons and devotees are awarded liberation by Lord's mercy. Thus, his transcendental fame has spread throughout the universe. See, both the cases, either he is devotee and demons, both are get liberation. Of course, the demons do not get the same liberation as devotees. They get saujya or sarupya bhakti, but they do not get the opportunity of serving the Lord in Goloka Vrindavan. That's different, but they get liberation. So that is also mercy of the Lord. He himself comes to deliver. See how Lord is merciful. Kamba dayalum saranam brajema. Therefore, Sukadev Goswami is telling, who can be so merciful? Putana came as a enemy to kill Krishna, and Krishna give her the status of mother. See, who can be so merciful than Krishna? Therefore, Krishna says that I come myself and deliver them. So even in Mahabharata war, there are they say that 600 million people died because they see the Krishna in front of Krishna. They die. They all get liberated. They all get liberated. That is the mercy of Krishna. He wanted to kill them. He come jada jadai dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam sujamaya. He came to kill, but by his killing, the demons also get liberated. Therefore, Narada Muni say that somebody comes to Krishna, approaches Krishna either by envy or angry or enmity or with love or lust, both get the benefit. Somehow and other, we should approach. Jena tena prakarena mana Krishna nirvasate. Somehow and other we should approach Krishna. Then our life will be perfected. That is whole idea. So therefore, devotee, when you become devotee, engage in the service of the Krishna, hearing, Sravanam, Kirtanam, devotee association. Three things is very, very preliminary thing, into very important. For get rid of all unwanted habit and become fixed up in devotional service. Three things we are doing, always remember, according to Rupa Goswami, sadhu sangha, sufficiently you do sadhu sangha, proper sadhu sangha. Sadhu sangha means always Sravanam Kirtanam, not that how are you, how is your job, how is this unnecessary idle talk. This is not sadhu sangha. Then Sravanam Kirtanam, always hearing and chanting, always interest, eager to hear, eager to chant. Three things you do that, you will quickly advance in Krishna consciousness. Quickly, all our unwanted habit will vanish, and we become fixed up in devotional service. We will develop a taste for Krishna, we will develop a taste for chanting, taste for hearing, taste for everything, and we will have attachment for Krishna. Then we will get a emotion, ecstasy, bhava for Krishna, then prema bhakti, love for Krishna. This is the gradual process Shastra has said. So we should follow at least preliminary thing Prabhupada has given. Prabhupada made a center for these three things. What is the three opportunity? Devotee association, hearing and chanting. Chanting or glorifying. Whole our Prabhupada has designed, or Shastra has said, Acharya has designed three things: devotee association, hearing and chanting. Properly you do three things, we are advancing without any doubt. This is the symptoms of once you become a devotee, automatically all these 26 quality of devotees, today what Krishna is saying, everything will manifest. We don't have to separately cultivate all this quality. Automatically it is there. Automatically we become ahimsa. Automatically we become sudasya sattam. Automatically we become abhayam, fearless. Automatically we will get the jnana vasishta. We will have transcendental knowledge. We don't need separate endeavor. That is the beauty of Krishna consciousness. There is a story of this Narada Muni and hunter. One hunter, he was killing and half killed. You do not kill the animal full, half killed, and they are getting so much pain. Narada Muni says, why you are killing like this? Half killing also. So much anxiety, so pain, you will get implicated. Then what to do? Now you break your bow and arrow. Now how to make my livelihood? You go and chant in the bank of river. I will provide. Then when you are chanting the riverbed, everybody coming and they thought that he becomes saint. Everybody is giving us so many things, dal, rice, everything. So much so that so much stock. He complained to Narada Muni. This is so many people are giving so much, I cannot keep. See, Krishna says, Jogokhamam Bahamiham. I will take care of my devotee. Then one day Narada Muni, along with Angira Muni, he came to see this devotee. So then the devotee that time he was sweeping this floor. Why sweeping? Because some of the ants are moving. He do not want to even kill the ants. See, this is called transformation. When you become a devotee, that hunter who was killing half dead, not full dead, even half dead, he's enjoying. When they are suffering, he's enjoying. That person, when he become a devotee of Krishna, even he do not like to kill a small ant also. So that is called transformation. Krishna consciousness is not a show off. Krishna consciousness is not an affiliation. Oh, I am Hare Krishnas. No, I am Krishnaites. I am Hare Krishna. No, it's a transformation of the heart. Nobody will give, we do not require a certificate from president or some anybody. Our certification is from the Krishna and spiritual master. Therefore, we should be, it's a transformation. We himself give a certificate. Prabhupada said, no need to give anybody certificate. We can easily know how much good quality we are developing. That is called transformation, necessary transformation of our quality, characteristic, consciousness, everything overall. So try to be serious, concentrate. We do not know tomorrow we live or not. Life is very, very, uncertain. We do not know that. We are just blind. Blindly we are going. Some things will come, things will go away anytime anything will happen. Things will be very precarious. So one should not be procrastinate. Therefore, Prabhupada said that my Guru Maharaj used to say that do not take a risk of waiting for another life. Finish this business, Krishna consciousness, in this life, because there is no certainty. No certainty. Life is not a rehearsal. Oh, I am doing rehearsal, I will do the final very nice. No, there is no rehearsal in life. Do not waste time. Bring freight over the flying and fading, flickering, fleeting, frivolous, fertile plan. You have to serious, very serious. Human life is brief, very brief. It's like a camping life, concentration camp like German Jews. German Jewish have this concentration camp. This is like a concentration camp, this material life. So we should not waste our time, should seriously take off, because life moves very, very fast. We do not know. You may think that we have time. No. Life is going so fast. 20 to 40 is really go fast. And 40 to 60 goes even faster. 60 to 70, you do not know even how it happened. And life finish in a flash. Therefore, Prabhupada says a flash. Therefore, Shastra saying that Utishtata Jagrata Prapya Varan Nibodata. Arise, awake, don't waste the boon of human form of life. Kurasya dhara nisita adrataya durgam patasta kabaya badanti. The path of salvation very difficult. Just like we are trying to understand Bhagavad Gita and go back to Godhead. The path is very difficult. 10 people are only joining because they know other people are, why not joining? Not that they know the Shastra, they know the Bhagavad Gita. No, they don't know Bhagavad Gita because it is very difficult for them to concentrate, to assimilate. Purasya Dhara is saying that. Very difficult to pass. Little inattention will save you. Just like you are saving little bit of inattention, what will happen? Blood. If you are careful, then it is okay. So therefore, it is very difficult. Therefore, people are not interested to hear because they are not prepared for that. They are not prepared. It's not easy path. That, oh, everybody will like to hear, everybody will develop a taste for hearing. No. Determination, the sincerity is not there. So thank you very much. Manganthras in Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All goes to all the devotees.
Hare Krishna, bro.
Jai Shri
So,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, bro. I have a question,
Yes, bro.
bro.
Yes,
Uh,
Vivek Prabhu. Yeah.
yes, bro. Like, when, when we know the knowledge and all things, in one situations, we are so tempted to sense gratification. After knowing also knowledge, we will fall down. We will not, we can't able to control the senses of even after knowing the knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita and all things. uh, at one situation, we can't it will tempt us to do the sense gratification. Then the knowledge, if knowledge is there with us also, it is very difficult for me to um, like in long time, after one day, it will tempt me, and I can't able to control. So like this happening.
Yeah. This is happening. Yes, this is happening because the sense is so strong that even the main of discrimination, like as you told that this is Shastra also, Krishna also say this. See, I'll show you verses. The Krishna say in second chapter. Krishna say in second chapter that even a main of discrimination, they also fell victim of the senses because senses are so strong. The senses are so strong and impetuous, so Arjuna, they forcibly carry away the mind, even a man of discrimination who is endeavoring to control them. See? His senses is so strong. As a boat on the water is swept away by strong wind, even one of the senses on which the mind focuses can carry away the man's intelligence. See? So it is fine. It is understood that senses are strong, but you have to curb by his intelligence. Therefore, the practice, more and more you practice, more and more you win over this controlling the mind. Therefore, controlling the mind and senses. Therefore, it is stated here in these beautiful verses that how to do that. Even though you understood Shastra, the uncontrolled mind is the greatest enemy of the living entity. If one neglects it or give it a chance, it will grow more and more powerful and will become victorious. Although it is not factual, it is very strong. It covers the constitutional position of the soul. King, please try to conquer this mind by the weapon of service to the lotus feet of spiritual master and supreme personality of God. And do with great care. So that is the process. So we have to be fine. Sometimes we are in our state, that sometimes we are conquer the senses, sometimes we are defeated by the senses. Sometimes Maya is winner, sometimes we are owner. That fighting is going on. But as we more and more become armed with more and more weapon by engaging, our power lies on Krishna service, spiritual master service, following the devotional service properly. If you follow means we are more powerful than Maya. As Krishna says that, Mam jo prapadyante Maya metam charatinti. The Maya is very strong. It is his kingdom. It is his own pitch. Like in own pitch, India, if he is playing in India, it's easy for the player to win because they know about the pitch. Similarly, this is the kingdom of Maya, material world, kingdom of Maya. So, therefore, he is very powerful. She is very powerful. Only way to defeat him when you take shelter of Krishna. When you catch Krishna, surrender to Krishna. Therefore, it is fine that sometimes we are defeated because we are not strong in Krishna consciousness. But we have to always stick to that. Prabhupada has given an example for that. Very nice. Two things I will tell you. Very nice question. Thank you very much. Prabhupada said that supposing you are going in a boat, there was a storm. Just cleave to the that. Don't jump out. Just hold the boat. You can cross it. You simply say that so many storm, so many turbulence, and the aeroplane is turbulence. You will say, no, let me jump out. This is not foolish, this is foolishness. Even though sometimes senses are going away, we are defeated, we are victimized, never mind. Because we are in a stage, we are not perfect stage, we are practicing stage. We are not training. Practicing stage. In practicing stage, there is always, just like a Prabhupada said that, a small child is learning cycle, is falling down, is fine. You practice, when you become nicely practice, we will not fall down. So this practicing, we should stick to that. Stick to following the principle given by Prabhupada. Then we can easily cross over. You become fixed up. Now we are not fixed up because anartha nirviti is going on. Sometimes the anartha nirviti comes and disturbs us, agitates us. So that is okay because we are not that stage of fixed up, means we are not. Yeah. So that process can be done actually. Particularly one medicine is very important, apart from chanting, hearing. Nasta prayesu abhadresu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavate uttama sloke bhaktir bhavati naistike. Why we are not fixed up? Sometimes we are conquered by Maya, sometimes we are conquering Maya. Why we are not fixed up, always conquering the Maya? Because we are not hearing. Nasta means, abhadra means all this in anartha is there. All this inauspiciousness, all the dirty things still there in our heart and mind. Therefore, we are not able to conquer. So, in order to conquer that one, we have to nasta price of nityam bhagavata sevaya. Bhagavata sevaya means you to hear Bhagavatam, hear Bhagavad Gita every day. Then, nasta prayasu, almost all this abhadra will go away. 75% will go away at once if we hear every day. Therefore, Prabhupada made it that every day there is a Bhagavatam class. Throughout the day, whenever you get time, read Bhagavad Gita. Before sleeping in the night, read Krishna book. Why Prabhupada saying this? Because more and more we hear, we purify. Our heart get purified. All the inauspiciousness, all the shortcomings, all this, what we say, dirty things in the heart will clean them. Cleaned up. Krishna is very thief. He knows how to clean up, how to enter into our heart. No need invitation. Once, if we hear, he will come through our ears and cleanse everything. Kannarandhaya. So this is the process. So we should be, and another good thing about this thing, that even after you fall down, Krishna has given a grace mark. That Krishna say, I will put it back. Never mind, you fall down, I will put you back. Just like a child is falling down from cycle learning, Krishna say, I will hold you back again. Again you practice. That is the good thing of Krishna. Krishna say that sadhur evasa mantavya api chetu durachara. Even the person is sometime fall down, never mind, I will put it back. See, that is the beauty of Krishna consciousness. This is the mercy of Krishna. So never mind, we should keep on practicing Krishna consciousness. Then one day we will conquer the Maya.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you so much for your wonderful answer, Prabhu. I have another question.
Yeah.
First, you have told that one should have the qualification to understand Bhagavad Gita. So, how we can develop and what are the qualifications, Prabhu?
Yeah, first thing is the qualification. As per the qualification is concerned, already we have given some concession. Rupa Goswami has said that Adau Shraddha, little Shraddha must be there, Sadhu Sangha will be there. When you Sadhu Sangha will be doing, automatically we imbibe some good quality. As 13th chapter, Krishna say, you cannot get the knowledge if you have no divine quality. You cannot get this knowledge by your academic qualification. You should have some divine quality. That divine quality, if you do not have also, by Sadhu Sangha you will imbibe. By Sarvanam Kirtanam Vishnu, automatically good quality will come. By Bhakti, all this divine quality come. We don't need this one automatically. It is said in these beautiful verses, see, Shastra has all the answer for the all questions. So here Shastra says that beautiful, that Jasasti Bhaktir Bhagavati Akinchana. All the demigod and their exalted qualities such as religion, knowledge, renunciation become manifest in the body of one who is developed on unalloyed devotion for the Supreme Personality of God as Vasudeva. On the other hand, a person devoid of devotional service and engaged in material activities has no good quality. Even if he is adept at practice of mystic yoga or the honest endeavor of maintaining his family and relatives, he must be driven by his own mental speculation and must engage in the service of Lord's external energy. How can there be any good quality in such a man? So therefore, once we engage in the service of the Lord by devotee association, by chanting and hearing, automatically good quality will come. And we will get the knowledge. Krishna says, Buddhi dadami buddhi jogam. I will give this knowledge. I will give. We will get the knowledge within us. By bhakti we can get. Bhaktyamam abhijananti javanjacha samitattva. Krishna says, by bhakti one can get the knowledge. So by engaging in hearing chanting, automatically you will get the knowledge. Therefore, the hearing chanting, at least hearing the Shastra, hearing the classes, these are very important. Chanting the stipulated round, engaging in service of the Lord. These are very important factor for our advancement. There is no other thing. The regulative principle of Mangalarti, hearing, chanting, no, then do some service. These are the inevitable, unavoidable. These are the must. They are the conducive for our advancement. There is no alternative, there is no alternative, there is no alternative. These are the only things. Thank you very much. All goes to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you for hearing. Thank you for your patience. We will see in the next classes. All goes to Srila Prabhupada, all goes to Bhagavad Gita, all goes to